Alright, I know it's a little late, but I want to talk about this game, Fausts Alptraum, or something, however it's pronounced. Anyway, this is an RPG Maker game that I just played. I actually finished it on Halloween. I played through it for my first time and finished it on Halloween. I'll go ahead and go through this real quick. But, yeah. So I'm gonna skip over the text, because, you know, you don't want to sit here and read this. Okay, I know it's not good to compare it to another game that's just gonna give you the wrong impression, but I don't think it's gonna do that too much. The closest thing I would compare this to that I've played would be Ebe. And that's another free RPG Maker game that's just like kind of like spooky and stuff. And this is kind of like that. It's a free RPG Maker game, and it's kind of spooky and stuff. Basically, you enter this house that you inherited because your parents are both dead. You were just at your father's funeral, and you go into this house, and that was your aunt, who you are following in, but you like don't know where she went. And so you go through this house, weird stuff happens, and it's just an all-around fun game. What you do mostly is, of course, explore, but also solve puzzles. There's lots of cryptic puzzles in this game, and that is a good thing, because that is really what is most appealing to me to play. I'll just go ahead and skip ahead here. But yeah, there's also lots of great, this hand-drawn art, or I mean, I don't know how hand-drawn it is, but it looks good. There's lots of it in it. There's not a whole lot of like animation, but there's lots of these still images that get used together, and it's really, really good. I really like that part about this game. The music is also pretty good. I mean, most of the time when you're exploring the house, there's not music. Usually. I mean, it's supposed to be spooky and stuff, so there's not music playing all the time. But when there is music playing, like during little story bits, it's just good. The intro may seem a little long, like you don't get into exploring right away. It takes a little while before you actually get to moving around on your own. So anyway, you turn around and the front door is gone. So you're basically stuck in this house. This lady demon thing, you run into her a lot. She says stuff like, she tells you to leave, and then you ask her like, where's the front door? And she's like, what are you talking about? There is no front door. So she like knows more than she lets on. Anyway, here we go. So this is the real starting spot of the game. Now, it may look like I move a little slow at first, but we got chocolate and that helps you move faster. So this is my normal moving speed, but then I can open up my menu. Oh, maybe I can't. Guess I'll have to get another piece of chocolate. There's a key. So yeah, you gotta explore your surroundings and stuff to find things. Find things like chocolate and matches. There's a candle holder with some matches. Now we're gonna really be able to see. There we go. And you see these little books everywhere. You can use it to save. I'm not going to. I don't want to show off my save file, actually. Actually, I don't think there is any harm in showing off my save file. It's just gonna show like date and time I last played. Skip ahead a little bit more. Alright, now I would say I'm actually in control. I mean, I was in control before technically, but now it's real. So, as we light this match, it increases the radius of our circle of light thing. The clock will stop eventually. There you go. More matches. Chocolate. Okay. You see my speed right now? That is way too slow for me. I'm going to eat a piece of chocolate. And I move faster. So yeah, you gotta manually use like keys like this to open up doors. There's someone playing the piano. Chapter 1, Puss in Boots. So yeah, this is split up into several chapters. And so as things happen, they'll just introduce the new chapters. Anyway, what else do I want to say about this? I don't know. Obviously I don't want to show off too much because I don't want to. Because a real enjoyment of spooky games like this is not knowing what's going to happen. So if I show off too much, then you're gonna know what's gonna happen. So I'll just grab some stuff here. Let's see how much. Go any faster? This might be my max speed. More matches. Oh, I'm at my max. So this is the maximum viewing radius. So I'm not gonna save, hopefully. I'm just gonna show off my files here. So here, this was my first file. The one that I actually finished on Halloween. I know it says the 1st of November, but whatever. So about 7.5 hours, or let's just say 7 hours. That's how long it took me to beat the game on my own, only using guides when I was really stuck. And then after I knew what to do, and you know, going through the game again to get like different endings and stuff, because yeah, there are different endings in this game, so that's cool. When I knew everything to do, then it only took me 3 hours to beat. So that gives you a good idea. I think most horror games are pretty close to this length, where they're just like several hours long in reality. But, you know, because they're filled with lots of puzzles, it takes a lot longer to do it your first time. But that's just an observation. So yeah, oh, that was cool. So yeah, you do explore mostly the inside the house, but there is like a backyard. So there's some outside areas to explore. I can't go out there right now because I don't have keys and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, this books thing. I don't think I ever really used this books thing. I think you might be able to look up other things other books that you pick up. Oh yeah. Well, maybe not. Oh yeah, so here's something to explain. When you get hit... Oh crap. Okay. When you get hit, your where's that mouse at? When you get hit, your light shrinks. And so, yeah, that's the thing. And if your light goes down all the way, you don't really die. I mean, you do die, sort of. You just get sent back to the starting spot here. Or in other parts of the game, you know, it'll actually revive you somewhere closer to where you died. But it's all dependent on the scenario you're in. Stuff like that. So yeah, that's this game. I think it's really cool. I would say more, but I don't want to spoil stuff. So it's totally worth playing. It's free, like I said. Just go on Steam, find it, and have a fun time. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.